So my name is Lewis Hu, I'm founder and director of the Science Ceilidh. I'm really excited to be launching the Curiosity in Action programme, which is built into two parts, an action research process and a network. The first part of the programme is an action research process where we'll be connecting youth workers from across Scotland, working with diverse young people to have a scientist in residence with a STFC scientist, someone who explores the science of space and technology, and together developing and trialling different approaches to look at this question of how STEM can support youth work in terms of mental well-being, confidence and resilience. Together they'll build that evidence base and we will be able to share that with a wider network of people in STEM engagement, in youth work and CLD, community learning and development, and other researchers to try and share and scale this approach, developing resources, training and a network where we can really build that connectivity together.
We work with a group of young people from MCFB, so that's Multicultural Family Based Edinburgh, and they are a charity that work with people from a whole host of different diverse migration backgrounds. So we've been making towers, we've been using chocolates to do welding, so we'll be using a lot of what we've learned through the New Scots Connect project to then take into our Curiosity in Action project, including a lot of the resources that we've made through that.
Why focus on STEM?
The potential of STEM is that we end up with a really diverse workforce, and STEM solves the problems of the world. That's how I put it to young people, and we want the problems of the world to be solved by a diverse group of people with lived experience and coming from all types of backgrounds. So that journey from youth work into STEM is it's really key, it's really important. That's why I think we should be choosing STEM with youth work.
So this programme is building off another one of our projects called Curiosity Club. And one of the really neat things about this project is a lot of the youth workers don't have a science background. So it's been really nice that the youth workers and the young people have been learning together. And I think that's been really valuable in developing the relationships and developing trust and confidence between the youth workers and the young folk.
Broadly, we kind of think of it as related to physics in school, so that's the closest school analogy would be STFC science. It's the science of the really big and the really small, so the really big like space and astrophysics and what is our place in the universe. It's also then relating to kind of Earth observation, so it relates to climate science, it relates to food production. It's the really small, so it's particle physics. And that then ties into things like medical imaging and health sciences and a whole bunch of things.
So when we think about STEM, often we think about research that's happening in science labs, but actually young people doing STEM activities or having STEM experiences in school is much more about them developing skills for life and skills for work.
It isn't so much about subject-specific knowledge, but really about critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, and just following your curiosity and figuring out where it will take you. Really about empowering young learners to use data to make a change in their communities or their schools or in their personal lives.
Working with youth workers and working with groups and people over a longer period of time, I think really allows to build a bigger community of people.
It's a great opportunity for kind of people that have got to where they want to be working within a company to give back. It kind of helps young people learn of the different opportunities that are available they might not know of.
What excites me is actually being in this room and having other people get it. Other people understanding that STEM can be used as a youth development tool and really seeing what networking with other organizations who believe in the power of STEM for the outcomes of children and young people, what that can do for the future.
So if you're a youth worker watching and you're wanting to know how to get involved, I'd suggest you join the network, this space here, and you can connect with all these lovely folk in the room. Primarily an online space, but we're hoping to get a few more in-person events as well. Also just reach out to us, send us a wee email if you're interested in that action research programme. Looking forward to hearing from you.